Welcome back, everybody, to the CCL. It's awesome that this theme is playing, by the way. We've got X's theme on the shuffle when we got Mr. Zert on the casting desk. Zert, how you doing?
Doing good. How about you?
I'm doing really, really good. It was, I mean, look, I just came back from the Ashes land in Tempe, hence the ASU hat here. I had a great time. Missed you there, though, man. Missed you there, though.
I definitely cannot make it. It's a little bit of a drive for me. So
a little bit of a drive. Hey, that is not an understatement. The Texas Tech team actually drove 11 hours there and back, so good on them for that. Before we get into this game, which is between two 1 and 3 teams, Texas State and the Waterloo Goose Wranglers, we have a very special announcement. Speaking of lands, there's another one coming up. That's right. Wake Forest is hosting their own LAN on March 23rd and 24th at Wake Forest University in Winston-Salem. It'll have a $450 prize pool open to collegiate and high school teams as well. Use the command !WFULAN for more info. WFULAN. Throw that in the chat there. That's it right there. The black and gold blitz. And we've got another LAN on the horizon here, Zert. There we go.
My brain froze. My brain froze.
It's okay.
I'm just hyped for it.
It's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
We're starting this year off great with what, 3 lands already so far?
We've got 3 lands so far. That is like more than last year. That is on equal of last year.
We are only in February.
This is crazy. So make sure to get your colleges teams out there, sign up, talk with your programs or your clubs, try to get out there. It's going to be a lot of fun. And it's in North Carolina, which, according to the CCL chat right now, is objectively the best state.
Ooh, now you're making it a thing of honor and skill.
Maybe, I don't know, but hey, look, let's just get right back into this game. Again, exclamation point, WFU LAN. Let me put it in the title real quick. There we go. Boom, perfect. Let's get right into these picks and bans here. Waterloo, the Goose Wranglers wrangled their way into a winning coin flip, so they got to pick first. Picking Atlas Lab, so we're going to be starting off on AtLab. Texas State grabs Night Market, and Tycho Temple falls to third. IMEZAP was the first to be taken out of contention here alongside Demon Dies, Oni Village, and Goo, Gates of Obscura. What are your thoughts on these picks so far? Do you think any team has any strategic advantage here, sir?
Not really, no, because Atlas Lab is, honestly, I say a very neutral map. Same with Night Market. Given Night Market's a little more brawler heavy, but they're both still really solid, really balanced maps where you can get many plays on.
Yeah. I've seen Texas State play on Night Market as well as kind of their pocket pick. They kind of go underneath the radar with that, so I'm interested to see how they do there. Waterloo actually was panicking for a bit. One of their players was a little MIA and was not in the match, so they were kind of panicking for a bit, but we got everybody here. We're ready to go on this first map of Atlas Lab. Who do you think takes this series here, sir?
I'm not biased at all. I definitely don't know E-tier. He ain't a homie. Definitely not, but Waterloo definitely takes game 1, hands down.
Okay, Waterloo takes game 1. Let's see. Let's take a look here. We're going to get right into this game as well. Make sure, yes, the Awakening display is up and ready to go. Thank you again to Achi for coding all that up. We're going to be playing on Ohio servers. Again, a Texas team versus an Ontario team. Central region versus the Ontario region. So it's going to be a very, very fun one indeed. Hold. It's on loading screen. Hold.
It's loading.
There's no dot in IMEZAP and no S in labs. Yes, I mean, there's no S in labs, but there you go. So we've got some very, very fun awakenings here. We've got Heavy Impact and Quick Strike up and available.
Boy, Heavy Impact. I'm expecting a Kazan ban. I don't know about you.
A Kazan ban would make a lot of sense here. It looks like Waterloo at the moment is banning out the Atlas. Let's see. Julie and Atlas banned here in the first game on Atlas Lab. Got the Zentaro pick, I believe, from Streak. Lock off on the goal here. Again, Streak playing off roll. A lot of people are like, why is Streak's not playing goalie? What the heck? Streak is playing midfielder. Ether is playing forward, and Lockoff is playing goal. So they're doing some different stuff here for Waterloo in their return. We got Dubu, Kai, Asher pick for the side of Texas State, and the Juno rounds it out here.
Yes, Walking Impact Zentaro. I wonder if they went Quick Strikes Asher. Just because so then they can keep building onto speed, because if they get Quick Strikes plus Fight or Flight, that is a really fast Asher.
We will see, looking at these awakenings at the moment, yes, the Asher does have the slick kicks and the quick strike. So it's going to be very interesting to see at the moment. Lockoff doing a great job at getting this goal barrier unlocked. But look at that, it's a 1-2 punch here from Texas State. But look at this, Waterloo coming back, grabbing one of their own. They might be able to crush through this Bobcat defense. I know that is QI Jacob on the Dubu here. So sorry for the spec bug. Look at that, though.
Oh, you have a spec bug? What, need me to list off who's who?
List off who's who.
Alright, so you got Lockoff on the Kai, Ether on the Juno, and Shriek on the Zentaro. And for Texas State, you got Ozzy on the Asher. QI Jacob on the Dubu, you were correct, and nice claps on the Kai.
Nice claps on the Kai. I'm writing this all in the chat because, like, I'm the only one, apparently, that gets this bug. So, well, I guess we'll just see. It reminds us of our humble brutes in the past, where we used to get the spec bug all the time. Either way, we've got a Kai that's super duper staggered there. Lockoff at the moment staggered. Core flip comes out, though, for
immediately
Streak. Shut down immediately. Ether, though, grabs the core flip, but Jacob! Oh my goodness, the KO there onto the Asher does wonders. I believe that was Ozzy that takes the fall there, with QI Jacob holding it down on the defense. The only goal open now is from Texas State.
One thing I think it's going to come into major play is this heavy impact Juan Zentaro. This is going to be a game of what the kills making the difference for sure.
These kills have got to be make or break indeed. We're in overtime. The core is going to move faster. Kai has that streak here, that core flip as well. Zentaro and Ether back and forth. And this core is just going to be a bit of fun here. Oh my goodness. Did Streak just use that black hole to try to kill somebody? Either way, the Blobo does the work there. And then, of course, Ozzy slaps it in, trying to recover it.
No, that was a pass. That was a slime pass if I've ever seen one, going from bottom to top. That is a Juno classic, the self-pass.
A Juno classic indeed, and Ozzy again getting super low. Streak takes care of them. It's a power play advantage here for Waterloo, so Goose Wranglers, get on your feet. One goal barrier comes out, it goes backwards though. The Kai.
It was a goal, but it opens the barrier, so that could be the difference here.
Yes.
Never seen, well, that's a lie. I have seen some very bloodthirsty Zentaros, and this is definitely up there with the bloodthirst.
The bloodthirst is there. I mean, that's just quintessential Zentaro play as well, to be fair.
I've seen a lot of like mix-up heavy Zentaros recently, and with this like KO refresher, it's like a flashback to older Zentaros, everyone just going for kills. And then there's the mix-ups. And gets a kill either way, so mission accomplished. Mission accomplished
indeed. The Texas State Kai getting rolled out of that. And look at that. 2 KOs for Streak with another goal. Set point here for the Goose Wranglers.
Really putting that heavy impact to work. Using it to hit multiple people, getting that cooldown back so they can have even more ability uptime. Even though Zentaro has already insane ability uptime in my opinion.
Zentaro's uptime is absolutely nuts here. We're going to see how that plays a part, especially with Streak going and just throwing their body at this black hole every single time it pops up. And just will regenerate those heals later on. One goal barrier down a piece right now. Ozzy trying to get some retaliatory strikes here, but Ether doing a great job on Juno, keeping the Asher at bay. Zentaro, though, gets the KO. Core flip, so unnecessary. The Goose Wranglers get the first point in this game, 3-1.
I feel like this game's win con is definitely going to be if Texas State can stay alive versus Waterloo getting and confirming the KOs. Because almost every point they've scored, they've been at a power play.
We do have that spark of leadership up too. Sorry, continue.
Sorry, my brain just went.
You're all good there. Extra special being taken by Jacob. The primetime Castellas come up next. Glass Cannon. And then we've got, wrapping it up here, is Built Different. What are your thoughts on this draft here, Zert?
I feel like Zentaro building Sparks could definitely be a very interesting win con. Because if he snags Spark of Resilience, that gets rid of one of the, I say, best ways to like save yourself is building Sparks. So getting rid of Resilience shuts that option off entirely.
We already have a 1-2 punch out here as the Goose Wranglers grab 1 and 2. Ozzy yet again gets KO'd at the blade of Streak. And Streak's fitting in this role very, very well so far on the midfielder. A lot of people are like, why isn't he playing goalie? This is what Collegiate's all about, man. You gotta explore some new positionings and some new typings as well. Looks like Texas State kinda on the revenge tour now, though. Ozzy, though, cannot find an answer for the Zentaro, getting sliced and diced up like some very nice tempura.
And there's down, and I feel like the score is going to be coming soon after, especially with this core flip right next to the net. And Black Hole had other ideas for that pass. I stand corrected.
Blabo creeping up and tries to grab that. Kai on the side of Texas State does the core flip to save it as Jacob comes back into the fold. But look at this, Streak has the core flip. Good wall, though, by Jacob. Blabos are coming out. Oh, it's just relentless here for UW.
It really is coming down to getting those KOs, because every time the whole team has been alive, the match has been at like kind of a standstill.
Oh.
And as soon as I say that they get scored, that is caster curse if I have ever seen it. Oh my goodness.
Hey, Zert, it happens to the best of us. It happens to everybody. The caster curse is real. Ether grabbing the first goal for the Goose Wranglers. And coming off their first win as well last week, they are looking good, honestly. They are probably a lot more sound-minded than before. Their first game, they dropped to UTD Meteorite. Second game, they had to forfeit. Third game, they win. Now they're on a bit of a winning streak here. A winning streak. There you go. So you're seeing a lot more of this from this team. Then again, this is their map pick, so they might have rehearsed more on this than before. Ozzy super low on the Asher there. The goal opens for Waterloo, so Texas State needs to go back. And again, 8 KOs in a row, 9 KOs in a row.
9 KOs on the board. The classic schmicks, but core flip shutting that down. No reason to strike it, no need to. And then it goes in. I mean, prime example of using the power play. He was down, and they had the free option to pass. Given he was able to shut off half of the scoring attempts with the wall alone, making the angle a lot more obvious, but it still was too much of that.
Little too much pressure there, indeed. Streak with the cross-field core flip into the goal barrier. Grabs that one, but it goes right back into their goal as well. Lockoff doing a great job on this Kai, by the way. Have to give it to them.
Odin is with them.
Odin is with them.
Right around the goal lock. Odin is with them.
Lockoff has this core flip whenever they need it. Another KO. 10 KOs so far for Streak, and it's almost all been on either Ozzy or Jacob. Texas State is not having a fun time at the moment. Zentaro sneaking around these jack-o'-lanterns here. Look at the level discrepancy, too, between these two forwards here. Ozzy's at 3. Streak is at 7. Kai wastes the core flip as well, trying to defend, but both goals are now open. Maybe Texas State can make something work here. A little bit of a mix-up going on here as overtime hits.
Ooh. Drops the player, but also gives the most dimer pass to Ozzy. Then it's like, yeah, I'll score. Rock, score.
Nah, I'd win.
Rock, score.
Rock, score. Get that rock to him there. Already, though, you're seeing the level discrepancies just almost become too much. Level 8. Streak is level 8. Ether's level 6. The highest ranked, highest leveled team member on Texas State is Jacob on that Dubu, because, I mean, Jacob has been holding down the fort very, very well, but there's nothing you can do against these two forwards. Unending 12x KO streak here for Streak. He might be able to break the CCL record for most kills in a game if this ends up here as the Goose Wranglers grab this next set 3-1 again.
With the level of discrepancy, this really shows how KOing can really cause the game to snowball in one side. It is insane.
It is intense. Demolitionist, though, comes out here alongside the aerials. Streak, again, the MVP, will go for the 1-2 punch. Jacob, the best player on Texas State, will probably try to deny something here. Will deny the Siege Machine from the Juno, so the Juno has to go to the Fight or Flight. Both Kais selecting aerials and twin drive with Ozzy in the back, grabbing the Demolitionist, maybe trying to get some more size to combat this full frontal attack from the Goose Wranglers.
Honestly, I think Asher got what she wanted in that trap. I think everyone did, really. Projectile range on Dubu, speed on Kai, size on Asher, more damage on Zentaro. Kai with Twin Drive is probably the weakest pick, but even then, it's still a really solid pick, so no one lost that trap. That was just all around full of winners, and Texas State really showing that we're to use the fact they won this draft to try and start a comeback.
Trying to mount a comeback is exactly what they're doing. Both goal barriers are down, and you're seeing both these Texas State forwards doing some ping pong here with Lockoff. Lockoff has to lock in to keep this going here. But look at that. Streak on the Zentaro, trying to get some more punches in on the Asher of Ozzy. I mean, the level 4 versus level 9, almost Omega there. Yep, there you go. I think that's 13 or 14 here for Streak. The Kai here, though, doing their best to try to keep this core on the left side of your screen. Power play does end there for UW. And the overtime has hit. Lockoff has this core flip, could use at any point for a defensive push. Zentaro gets a hack and slash right into a Blabo, grabs the other goal barrier here. Kai on the side of Texas State, super low, has to pop the elusive. Look at this, they're trying to go for the top corner here, but the core flip is pressed. Asher with the shotgun blast, trying to get it past Lockoff. But Lockoff is a brick wall right now. The elusive from Ether coming in as well. The Kai was a little too scary there. Oh, but look at that.
Amazing confirmed by nice claps. I just want to mention, Jacobs is locking it down, using his Dubu wall to shut off the most obvious pressure, forcing Waterloo to have to go around the wall and play to his game instead of him playing to theirs. And that's really impressive.
I think this is how Texas State makes it back outside of this. Have to play around Streak. Cannot get Streak in any of this, because, I mean, as much as we love Ether, the 14-0 KO streak comes out. Ether's the midfield. Ether's not really the mid. Actually, Ether's playing midfield right now, because Streak is trying to be the brawler at the moment.
I'd say it's a mix of them both playing midfield, being honest.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, the Zentaro, though, has the blood on their blade, so to speak. So it just, if you could try to combat Ether and Lockoff and just avoid Zentaro, you might have a better shot at getting these goal barriers down. We'll see as well. Nice claps falls here, and the 1-2 punch comes out. Ozzy's trying to make something work here in the front lane. Oh boy.
Jacobs is doing everything he can to help support his forwards, and it's working really well. The aggressive walls are really allowing them to get the barriers that they honestly need, because they have limited time, as Streak obviously shows us, to be on this field, so they need to get that time and make it count.
16 KOs, and yes, time is a big issue here. It is a ticking time bomb, especially with the Zentaro at Omega, and your Asher's at level 5. It's pretty much just an instant kill any time they get close to one another. Trying to get some cheap shots off there. Overtime is punched. Look at that. Jacob tries to stall, but oh no!
It goes around the world!
Around the world, a nice goal there from Jacob. Texas State finally has a set point under their sleeves. Let's see if they can do it. Pull it off here.
Ooh. Great awareness from Waterloo, avoiding the wall. If that wall had hit, that definitely would have costed them a barrier, but instead it's It's Texas State losing a barrier.
Texas State loses that first one. Jacob's going to walk up a little bit more, try to give their players some more offense. One goal barrier goes down, almost two, but Lockoff does clutch up. Yet another Zentaro kill. I believe that's 17 now. Ozzy pops the elusive, almost becomes yet another statistic on the stat sheet. Goal barrier going down here. Core flip comes out from Jacob, clearing this from goal. Another goal barrier goes down. Texas State has the potential to make it a 3-1 set. Ether does the core flip. It is redirected by Jacob. And missed up the strike war there. 2-2 match point here for Waterloo. Maybe Texas State can hold on, but Waterloo could end it all with one more goal.
This really comes down to, can Jacob hold off enough time? Like, as you saw with that Dubois going down, he was able to stall enough time to get the tie back into the play. So if he can keep the pressure up, and as I say that, the forwards immediately take a double barrier, this could be another set on the belt.
Another set might be working. Both goal barriers are down. There's only so much the Streak can do. The roll stops it, but one is grabbed anyway. 18 KOs here for Streak. An absolute masterclass in efficiency. Both goal barriers are now open, and with the power play coming to UW, this might be it. Aussie doing their best. The Kai comes back into the fray. A little bit of strike wars happening, some predictive elements happening as well, but the Asher gets KO'd again. Believe that might be 19 now. The core flip comes out, automatically striked off by Jacob, but what good core and defensive awareness there from the side of Texas State.
The iron wall, Jacob, and even at the core flip, the Giga snags it, and we got another set on the board.
Set 4 coming in hot now. Texas State making it a game, doing what we thought was impossible coming into this set, but wins this one. They are not dead yet. They say at Texas State, you know, eat them up, cats. They were kind of choking there for a minute, but I think it's going down. I think the food's going down now. Let's see how this works out. Team player, explosive entrance coming out first. Missile prop hitting on to Lockoff. Nice clap's going to grab the Unstoppable. This new reworked Unstoppable coming from the patch 2 weeks ago. Got a recovery drone onto Ether, and Ozzy will select that dead eye. What are your thoughts on this one here, Zert?
All right, this is a rough one for Texas State. Streak getting explosive impact could honestly alone win the match, because that is a heavy impact explosive entrance Centauro versus the lack of survivability on the other team. We saw the unstop take from the Kai, but as you see, he's already gone, so it didn't do as much help. And the recovery drone being snagged
20.
was even less saves.
20 KOs. 20 KOs from Streak. Jacob, the lone Bobcat left on the field as the Geese the Geese Wranglers surround them. Both team members do come back, so the defense is a success. The Blobos also come out, and those Blobo Storms are probably going to be the death of Texas State if they don't just keep them in check here. Ozzy,
Jacob
yes,
is having amazing awareness on where to send the core and how to stall for time with his team then. He was not really looking like he was going to crack under pressure while being passed back and forth like most goalies crack.
Absolutely. Centauro and Streak with that core flip gets another goal barrier successfully. Ether comes up and goes up front. Ether does pop that core flip, but it doesn't really work out. Another goal barrier goes down here for Texas State. The core flip comes out from Ozzy, but it's immediately redirected by a Juno Blob. Kai with the core flip uses it as a stalwart. Streak on the Centauro, but what a log there from QI Jacob. And the top rope goal from Jacob. First point going to Texas State.
Offense versus defense. This is how it's coming down to. Can the defense of Jacob be enough to hold off the sheer offensive and KOing power that Streak is commanding?
Look at that offensive Dubu wall there. Might get a 1-2, only gets one so far. Ether comes up front. They get a goal barrier of their own. UW has to get this going. They're losing their grip on this game. Their once dominant splash here by Streak is slowly sputtering out. The waves are not working in the Great Lakes, but the goal barrier goes down. Yet another KO there. I believe that is from Lock Off on to Nice Claps Zentaro, though, has the core flip, so Jacob sends out that wall. Could utilize it here. Does. Gets the KO.
That's the KO. That has to be 21, if not 23, since it was an odd number.
Yes, I'm thinking it's 21 or 23 KO so far. We'll see in the stat screen here. Tied up 1-1 here on set 4. Again, Ozzy and Streak in this top lane. They're gonna try to grab one. They don't. Grab one, grab two here at the moment. So look at that. UW's goal is open. Texas State could attack at any moment. Dubu goes down. Tries to do that. Look at that. Amazing wall accuracy there from Jacob. Holding it down. Sends it up to Ozzy. Around Ether.
That quick strike is getting so much play from Ozzy. It's allowing them to have a lot more core control than honestly they should, in my opinion.
The wall comes out, protects everything here. The Asher, though, Ozzy has this core flip. Look at this, nice clap, super low. Could have Zentaro be the shark in the water here. Spreads it up to the top. Core flip, bottom pocket, bang! Texas State up 2-1 now. There we go. They're mounting a comeback. Let's see if they can do it.
This is all thanks to the defensive prowess we are seeing from Jacob. Amazing wall placements showing that extra special can really make the difference. Shutting down any angle and having amazing clears and passes to keep the pressure off of him, and or honestly bouncing around in the middle.
One goal barrier goes down, make that 2. Both Ether and Streak have the core flips to tie this series up. 22 KO streak. I don't think it's 22. I think we might be a little off. But still, 22 is still a crazy amount. The log negates Ether's core flip here. Now back on a match point. Unnecessary KO from Streak as well.
That was a very, very oppressive KO. That gets rid of the energy economy they had on the other team. Jacob had a core flip that he could have used to do to try and save the next goal. But now that's out of the question. And now with Lockoff also about to have a core flip himself, that's 2 core flips to nothing.
One goal barrier goes down. Texas State in this front line. The log comes out from the Dubu. And look at that, 1-2. Could get this set here. The kill condition is there. Jacob's defense and the relentless... Oh my goodness.
Core flip to the whiff.
The relentless offense.
Match. Overtime point. Defense versus offense. Yes, you can get the KOs, but can you convert off the power play? Jacobs has been shutting down these power plays beautifully, and it is showing.
The unrelentless offense here from Texas State moves us into a map number 5, a game 5, my bad, in this series where Waterloo was just so dominant in the first 2 games, and they're just slowly fading. The spark of strength comes out. I believe they have the spark of leadership as well, as you can see on your screen there. So the sparks build is coming. Knife's edge there. Specialized training and stagger swagger coming out now here as well.
So looking at that draft, Ty having unstop and stagger swagger, that could be a big difference in his survivability for this match. And any more time Claps can spend alive is less pressure spent on Jacobs. Because it has been Jacobs running the defensive show and Claps trying their best to convert into a offensive score.
One goal barrier down for Texas State, and it looks like after getting these 2 sets, they've got a chip on their shoulder. They're ready to go. But look at that, 24th KO here from Streak, and their heart of the team, Jacob, is down for the next 6 seconds. Both of these forwards have to work to defend. The defense does shatter here, and look at that, unopposed in goal, just as Jacob is rolling in. 1-0 for Waterloo.
I think they finally cracked the code. They found the defensive stalwart, take him out, and the score goes in because the forward's in the net.
Zentaro trying to meet here. 1 goal barrier down, given by Ozzy. Jacob up at the top here. Look at this. Whoa, no. Ozzy goes down, but gets the goal barrier instead. 2 core flips, though, coming out from UW. That's 1. Got first goal barrier there. Lockoff has this for defense, and Ether has a core flip almost ready. Just a few more strikes, few more dribbles, can get that in, grabs that now, will utilize it, but Jacob stays on the defense. Core flip comes out, but it's batted back by the Lockoff by Kai there.
What a strike war in the net. He said, you may have strike advantage, but I am in your mind.
1-1. This is a very tense set between two teams that are currently only standing at 1 win apiece. 1 goal bearer goes down, 2 goal bearer goes down, and it doesn't matter that Texas State has been getting killed off and off and off and off. It just doesn't matter if the goal bearers don't stay up. Aussie goes down, the bodies don't matter. Oh my goodness, it's such a Helldiver scenario here. Just throw the bodies at each one of these teammates. Both goal bearers go down here though for Texas State. Aussie finally does come back to a full team. There, clutch core flip there from Jacob.
And then the Dubu wall to keep the pressure up. Ooh, the self pass from Ether, but misses the strike. That could cost them.
26
Ooh,
KO streak.
That is, streak is on a killing streak. And strike core flip, oldest mix up in the book. I think that's even in the first writing of it.
2 goals needed here for Texas State to clinch. 1 goal needed for UW to stop the bleeding. Let's see which team will prevail here. The Juno Blobs come out. Good redirects here from Aussie and nice claps. 1 goal bearer going down for Texas State. But there goes another. The kill condition is almost on the board here. Lockoff has this core flip as well to use whenever they need. Nice clap, super low, getting knocked around by these Blobos, and here we go. This goal barrier is open, almost on the brink there, grabs it. Zentaro doing their best to get this into the goal. Stop it right now. Ether is down there on the bottom, almost ready to clinch this out, but look at this, nice claps, not ready to say goodbye just yet. Trying to get their way back into this matchup here. Core flip comes out from Ether, but stopped by the roll.
From the roll.
Insane roll there by Dubu.
Jacobs is really showing his defensive prowess, and then the dash peels it away.
What a game there, a close one at that. At first didn't look close at all, but Waterloo does take this one 3-2 on their map pick of Atlas Labs.
What a surprisingly close match. Really came down to Streak getting the KOs they needed so they could apply the pressure.
26 KOs.
Hey guys, I think Brawl is weak.
26 KOs. 5 KOs for both Lockoff and Ether here. I can't do math. 31 total in the game, and that's all from Waterloo. No KOs on the side of Texas State either. Oh my goodness.
What a match.
Utter insanity is what it is here, Zert. Utter insanity. Well, Zert, we're gonna send you off on your way. We'll see you here in a bit, but we've got 8th here to be in your steed at the moment. So,
right.
see you guys in a bit. Adios, Zert. Chat, say bye, Zert. Chat, say bye, Zert, really quick, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Adios, everyone.
There he goes.
Hello, everyone.
And 8th is here. 8th is here, ready to go. 8th, how are you doing? Hope everything's all right with you. If you did you
everything's good.
Were you able to watch that first match? By the way.
Yes, and my God, the turnaround from the side of Texas State. I saw them winning that game. I fully saw them winning that game with how close it was. And that roll at the end, God. That is the clutch gene working its finest, but sadly it couldn't carry them the entire way.
Sorry, just a moment, doing TO stuff at the moment.
But yeah, what a game, my God. I wasn't there sadly for the entirety of it, but I did see like most of it around when Waterloo secured the second set. I saw the comeback happening. Like I almost cast a curse without even talking about it.
I mean, look, I think Texas State should be very happy about what happened. They should be very happy that they were able to claw themselves out of that game, get into a Game 5 scenario, and almost win the entire thing on the first map. On UW's map pick as well. We're going to Texas State's map pick Night Market here for Game 2. Let's see here, hold on. There we go, okay. Some ping and packet loss there on that last map. I asked if they wanted to change servers. They said that they're chill So looks like we're going to go right into it here onto Night Market. Let's see. I think Texas State might have a shot here.
Yeah, I feel like Texas State is going to be one of their stronger maps, mainly because it was also their pick as well. I see them winning this, especially with how, like, again, how close the first game was. Yeah, the second game is looking to be very heat. I feel both teams have this momentum, and they're going to play off it a lot, and that's what I'm going to love to see.
Explosive Entrance and Rapid Fire are your starting awakenings in this matchup. Looks like they're going to try to do some picks and bans here. And if I had to guess, Atlas would be banned on the side of UW, and Zentaro will be banned to keep Streak off of that one. And there you go.
You'd be right.
There you go. The Atlas ban comes out. We might be seeing a now pick here from Ether.
The now pick is actually on Night Market. I'd say a now pick is better than a Juno pick, especially with the Rapid Fire and such.
I would have to agree there. I would definitely have to agree there. Especially with this Rapid Fire. Streak is looking to hover over that Kazan. 2 Kais mirrored yet again. Another Asher. I believe that's from Ozzy. Nice clap staying on the Kai. And we might see another Dubu here. Yes, we do, from Jacob. So we got Streak on the Kazan. Kai, lock off on the Kai. We will see what happens here in this one. Again, little bit of a spec bug here, but you will be able to see 2 names in this lobby. Shriek and Lockoff. Now is Ether. The Asher is Ozzy. The Kai is Nice Claps, and Jacob is the Dubu.
Yeah, and we're starting to see the aggression go on the side of Texas State, able to get one barrier, but not even full 10 seconds in. Gonna have to see if Waterloo can fight back the pass to Ozzy, and they're just denying any usage of it. Jacob has to get it out of Streak's way to start getting into Nice Claps so he can get goal scoring. And Nice Claps just able to get it. Jacob with the amazing passes to get him in, and he just puts it in, just showing off on Lockoff his skill, and gets a goal within 30 seconds. We'd love to see it. Good start.
Great start here for Texas State. Doing some work here. I believe they have some more of that fired up mentality coming into this one. Maybe they'll be able to get this one. Again, this is their map pick. They chose this map, and we would be going to Taiko Temple if they do win this one. So we will see from there. Jacob doing their best on this Dubu pick. And I believe, I want to say, one of the best Dubus in the CCL, Jacob, is just super good on the defensive front.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. The way that, like, he knows how to play patient and stuff, which a lot of people surprisingly don't fully, like, they haven't fully mastered enough. He's showing, like, a lot of skill within that. In his defense, God, although he let a barrier down, he held it for a decent amount of time against Streak. Now, if Nice Cops could get a goal, it'd be pretty effective, but no, just can't get in. Oh, the late flip, sadly couldn't save the barrier. But we could probably see Nice Cops get the core here soon, or Ozzy able to get the kill on Eder. First knockout of the game in the barrier, almost saves it, but Nice Cops able to confirm 2-0 on the side of Texas State, and they're looking bright.
They are looking bright indeed, and you're already seeing now Ozzy getting their revenge, kind of getting some more KOs. Finally, the first KO in this series from Texas State, by the way. 2 core flips on the side of Streak and Lockup, so they can use this for defense, and it looks like they might have to. Dorito comes out there from Ether. Doesn't really work out, though. Log comes out from Jacob, and the other goal bearer goes down from Nice Claps. Ozzy looking low, could get KO'd at any point here. Core flip comes out from Streak, grabs 1. We'll see what happens, and Nice Claps dying.
That's a goal down, and the
Streak.
double kill on the side of Streak. And oh boy, this could be bad for Jacob, but he could stall well enough. But no, the passes left and right between Eder and Streak just can't defend them all. But the question is, can he get it out? Nice Cop able to do that, but can we see the confirm into the goal? The conversion could be really good here, and it's just going nothing right now. No, it's more which in Texas State's control, but we're gonna have to see if Waterloo can get that control back. But the dashes, they're trying to get the Streak trying to get the barrier, able to take out Ozzy. That could be really effective because of the dash distance and such. And the hook almost it plants a special and secures the goal from that. And Waterloo, they're on the board for this game, but it is 1-2, so Texas State, they could take this set very easily.
Texas State still up again, as you said, 2-1. These barriers are not as easy to defend as Atlas Labs, and that might be a controversial take for me, but you have the bounces that go around the Atlas Lab goal barriers, whereas these ones are just straight flat lines. If you are off by a pixel, it's going to go back and going to go in, opening that goal. Really just depends on how UW wants to play this. Oh, Streak again,
Yeah.
starting off on the KOs at the moment. I believe had 28 in that last one. Now we'll have +4. Make that 30. 2.
Oh yeah, guys, is damage weak or what? I mean, 28 kills. God, that was an experience, and he's looking to get even more, looking to kill Nice Clap, able to get the evade and get the orb. Almost dies, but no, and tries to put in a Giga Blast to prevent himself from dying, but no, and the hook just gets him out, which is gonna make Waterloo's job easier. Streak running up, striking, able to make it work almost, but forces the flip out of Jacob, really effective. And the sandwich between Streak and Eder, you just cannot defend the mix-up at that point. But Ozzy looking to get it and kill Lockoff, couldn't get it. But now Nice Claps has to play an amazing midfield from here to make sure that Texas State can't score. And the flip in the last second hit, but no block. And the Bear forced to come out in the roll, but no, using all the cooldowns. Still not enough to stop Streak's amazing offense. And now we're tied up in the first set. Next point takes it.
Night Market moment, that core just bounced off that mid wall there, gave way for Streak to knock it in the undefended lower right-hand portion of your screen. That's gotta hurt there for Jacob. Still has to defend here, 1 goal barrier down for Waterloo. Streak going through, again, Kazan has 2 forms and Streak is using both of them very, very wisely at the moment. Good clear from Jacob. Ozzy looking low. Oh my goodness, could get KO'd here at any point. The Ether is just crying. Oh, but we got a 1-2 punch there, and it slides in.
That's how Astro barriers work. Wait,
I thought they fixed that. Either way, 3-2 set win here for Texas State.
I'd be a bit mad if that happened to me. I cannot lie. But anyways, we see the siege machine and the monumentalist, which could be really good picks for the Dubu. But take specialized. Find that very interesting. And then now able to get the Monu plus the Kazan, able to get the Spark of Strength is going to be really effective. I feel like Waterloo is playing for more aggressiveness, while on the side of Texas State, they're playing for more core control. And I mean, if you've been, since you see the game, it does look like more likely they're playing for core control rather than like playing aggressive and such.
They might be playing for that core control there. That would definitely work at the moment. Jack-o'-lantern's coming out here. Oh, look at that KO though. On to Texas State. Nice Claps has to clap away from the grave for a little bit. Power play opportunity here for Waterloo. Good save though by Jacob. Jacob is in the discussion for All-Star when it comes to defense. Look at these saves at the moment. 1 going down though, as I say that, make that 2. Caster Curse is the worst. Ozzy dribbling it down, trying to get that second goal barrier with Nice Claps in tow. But oh my god! Streak with that sniper shot down to the lower bottom of that pocket. And Jacob just can't save it in time.
Yeah, that roll can only go so far. You know, maybe if he took explosive and had that extra like roll distance, that he probably would have been able to save that. But honestly, goals like that is what it is. You can't really do much once it's in. You know, you can try to win the next goal. And I mean, personally, I find it being very possible. Kira Jacob plays smart enough. He could easily like defend any goal that goes in his way, but can he get it to his teammates so they can start scoring is the question. Because Waterloo's immaculate offense, just adding a lot of pressure every single time, especially with the damage on Nice Claps and Ozzy. They're making it just more harder and harder to defend, and the barrier goes down, 1 down on each side. And I mean, even and like including the now as well, it just prevents any aggression that Texas State wants to do, at least on the characters, but not on the goals, as both goals go down. The flip, almost gets the upper angle, can't get it, waits out. Good patience. We love to see it. Sadly, just couldn't get the barrier though. But the barrier. Oh, whoa, okay. I saw the vision.
Yeah, the vision was
It
there.
almost worked.
The vision went there, but it was a little too blinding, if you catch my drift. Both goals are now open here. Look at this. A bit of a strike war here between Ether and Jacob. Goes back to Lockoff. Lockoff does the clear. Bounces off the middle wall. Oh, no! The back pass! And Ether grabs that 2-0 point for Waterloo to potentially equalize this game.
Yeah, as one person I know would say, Pauldron would save that. Because of the extra size, it probably would have given him enough range to be able to strike that. But gear aside, the aggressiveness is strong. Even Jacob pushing up a bit to play up with his team, but really can't do much. Has to go for the pass, able to get it. No interception currently, and Nice Cop just trying to intercept the passes of Streak and Enter more, but it might lead to more damage, but at the cost of more barriers going down. And Nice Cop's almost able to 1v3, my god! But with the help of Ozzy, able to secure a point, and they're up on the board again for this set.
Texas State thundering back here. They have what it takes to get it in. Again, they are already up one set. They have a little bit of cushion. They just need to make that cushion work in their favor. We're seeing Jacob as well approaching midfield, but oh no, Ozzy gets killed there immediately. Nice Claps and Jacob have to defend now, and Nice Clap is not looking too hot either. Jacob passing it down. Core flip comes out from Ether, and that will open up the goal. Waterloo can make this work here. They can get this in.
Waterloo does have the potential to end the set here, making it 3-1, but QI Jacob looking to make it really hard for them. But Streak, he has the potential to play with amazing core control and get the win. And oh god, the 6 KO streak. Are we gonna see another murdering spree like last game?
We
I
might.
hope not.
We might, honestly. I think that might happen.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Was that? Wait. That looked like it was an. Wait.
It might have been an accident?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure.
It looked like an own goal for a bit.
Bit of an own goal, but whatever it was, Waterloo equalizes here 1-1. The spark of leadership, the most OP in this game, awakening in this game so far, falls to Streak. Prime time onto Ether. The Happy Star extra special going to Jacob. Lock off and Nice Claps get fight or flight or missile prop, and the spark of agility comes in for Ozzy on that Asher.
Yeah, one thing I see is Eder getting the prime time. That's gonna be really effective because of the monumentalist. It really doesn't like affect how weaker the ability is, and can more which make him the side of Waterloo way more aggressive. And also Streak getting the spark of leadership. It can also lead. It could lead everyone else on the team to get even more aggressive and just play for more kills. And I mean, based off the gameplay, it seems that's what we're going for. As we've seen Nice Claps off the field for more time than he was on it, and we've seen the core in goals longer than we've seen it on the field. That Streak secures another one, able to take the lead.
Waterloo's looking a lot better in this set at the moment. Let's see if they can continue that into this one. Ether going down to Streak. Oh no, the Dubu wall glitches a little bit. A little super moment there. One goal bearer going down, but Ozzy responds alongside Nice Claps to get both goal bearers down. The goal is open now for Texas State. Let's see if they can claw their way back into this one, especially since Asher has that core flip, but doesn't need to use it. Ozzy gets the first goal, equalizes the set now for the Bobcats.
And my God, the Bobcats, they're going off. Honestly, they're holding their own against a really strong team overall. That is Waterloo. If you like told me a while ago that the game would be as close as it is right now, I probably would have believed you, but I would have taken it with a grain of salt. But now I confidently believe you.
Now,
but anyways,
going around.
Oh no!
Oh
The
no!
front flip and Ozzy making the sacrifice, but without the barriers but not without two barriers going down and both forwards out right now. having to see the passes left and right. Jacob able to hold off, uses the flip, waits patiently, doesn't even wait for the extra speed, but can only hold on for so long as Eder able to break down the Jenga tower known as Jacob. But can Nice Cop and Ozzy get a goal? Yes, they can!
My goodness, I mean, they got both those barriers, both the forwards died. It looked like it was ice here for Jacob, but Jacob defends. Both the brawlers come back, and they get this set in here for Texas State. Let's see if they can do it again. The core going back here, good roll.
Extra speed. Oh no. Almost able to get the barrier off the spec, but no.
Uh-oh, Ozzy.
Tracked right now. I'm expecting Streak to just run up, dash.
Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. There it is. We were all waiting for it. UW can get this one in the bag here, tie up this game, and go up in the set. But that's not it. Nice Claps can get a 1-2 punch onto those goal barriers. So Texas State has this one as well. Streak with the core flip assist from Ether, sent to the bottom core pocket. Set point here for both of the teams. Let's see who takes it up.
Oh my God. I swear, Nice Claps is in a league of their own with how much they're able to 1v2 and such. Dear God, and lock off a bit of AFK there. That's gonna cost them a lot. And the flip going out, but Ozzy winning the strike war. QR Jacob has the perfect opportunity to push up, and with a barrier like that, he's done what he's needed to do. And now Ozzy has the core, but no, Streak just trying to deny any form of core control. The perfect evade, avoiding the death, and Nice Cops very low, just has to get in there, and Waterloo barely able to get the save.
Oh, what a clutch wall though.
No, Nice Cops goes down. But this could be very good for Waterloo. Able to get one barrier down, but can they get two in the time? Yes, they can. And now with the player advantage, Ozzy just wants to keep it in the barrier for a second. He's able to do it as Nice Cop comes back. And now,
here we go.
Having to pass
no.
Yo, Giga Blast.
I think the reason why there was some pauses from the players on the side of Waterloo there is both teams have been experiencing some ping and some packet loss issues so far, so that might have been a play in it. I don't see anything in the chat, so everything should be fine there, but either way, Waterloo scrapes by, gets this set. Looks like Streak will grab the Spark of Resilience. Team player going to Jacob. Heavy impact on the now is an interesting move. Let's see if it'll work out. Chrono Boost onto Kite number 1, Kite number 2 aerials. So that would be both Lockoff and Nice Claps respectively.
Yeah, and I feel like in general the side of Waterloo actually won the draft more than the side of Texas State, purely because of the Sparks just allowing the team to live much more longer, especially the like Spark Resilience, because everyone is also getting a little bit of a boost because of leadership. But you know what? Who isn't getting a boost? Texas State. And what are they doing? They're still working with it, but not for long as their own barrier going.
And
Jacob, that's not the way you roll.
It floats right in under Jacob's nose. 1-0 so far in the penultimate set here for University of Waterloo. First kickoff though, almost grabbing that first goal barrier, but defended by Lockoff. Core goes up, deflected by Jacob. Down and out. Lockoff pushing up on the speed, the skates, as we used to call them in beta. One goal barrier going down here for Texas State. Texas State with Ether in their face. Jacob does a good clear. Texas State is doing a really good job at getting up and into the faces, but Streak, they line up, the dominoes fall, and Streak throws in the bottom pocket. Match point for the Goose Wranglers.
Streak, you can't do this. This is bullying.
What a big KO there. Borderline illegal there for Streak. Look at this. Waterloo coming up. They know what's at stake here. They need to get this second win in their pockets immediately. One goal barrier going down, but Nice Claps does a good job. Almost dies, but gets one goal barrier in their steed. Another goal barrier goes down, and this is it. The killing condition is here for the Goose Wranglers. Ozzy and Nice Claps trying to bring it in, but the core flip comes out from Lockoff. Ether down to Streak. Good defense there from Jacob, but also pretty low on HP there. Could get staggered at any moment. Streak gets control. Not for long. Nice claps. Clears this other barrier. Let's see if Texas State can get on the board here. It's coming up.
Wait.
Lock off. Doing a great job at the defense. Streak and Ether both in this top point here, but Ozzy and Nice Claps also doing work, brutalizing through this wave of damage to get this core to the other end of the goal. They might be able to grab it, but no, a mispositioned Nice Claps is not there to receive. Jacob catapulting this core to the other side. A roll comes out, but the Ozzy dies, but it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Jacob, take a rest, buddy. You are exhausted. Holding off the match point for now. This match is a banger.
If it was not for Jacob taking the team player and Ozzy staying alive for the 0.2 extra seconds, that would not have red court and that would have not have got in. But my God, it's the minor things like that that really affect the match a lot, and that's what I love about this game. But
my goodness.
Texas State, they're like, even like the momentum, it's looking really bright. Even though we're seeing Nice Claps off the field a lot due to Streak, it seems that the impact he's making on the field makes up for it a lot. And no,
Ozzy's down. Ozzy goes down there. Goal is open here for Waterloo. They could win the game with this goal here, especially with that power play. The core does go to the backside as soon as Ozzy comes back in. Nice Claps going up, working it out, trying to get this last goal better. They need this so much to stay alive in this series. Nice Claps doing some dribbles. Lockoff is there though. And look at this, Nice Claps, super low Streak, and Ether doing their best. And look at that Streak again, 14 KOs. OT comes out. And look at this. Here we go. Waterloo with the power play, could get it right here.
Whoa,
multiple streaks to the angles, but Streak utilizing that middle barrier there. Waterloo takes this one 2-0 in a very, very close game. GG's.
Dare I say that is top 10 CCO games of all time. The top.
We say this all the time. We say this all the time. I think now, especially with season 2, everybody's going crazy there. 14 KOs for Streak. Add that up to the counters here. I think that's almost 40. Yeah, that's almost 40. Above 40 there. Total for Streak, going on an absolute massacre over Texas State. A Texas umbrella massacre, if you will. But look at that. I have to commend here to Texas State. They were in it so much, but they just could not stop Streak.
Yeah, like Jake, I gotta say, holy, Jacob probably like one of the top goalies I've seen ever. Like throughout my entirety of playing OS, I cannot lie, he is like one of the best goalies. He knows when to play patient. He knows when to play aggressive. He knows when to play forward and back. Like this man could do it all, really. But then again, Waterloo's like amazing pressure made it hard for him. But even on those tough times, he still came out pulling his own weight with 94 assists. So he did his job and he did it well. And honestly, I feel like Texas State, like at this point in their current state they're in, they're looking really good. And I know they're gonna win a lot more games in the future.
Texas State falls to 1-3 on the season, but it's not over just yet. You must have 3 losses, 5 wins to qualify directly for playoffs. So if they go on a massive run, they could do it. If they get to 4-4, they'll get into the play-in stage, which is not bad. They wanted to be there. I think they can do it. Last season, they were 4-4 and just barely missed playoffs. This year, hopefully, we can rectify that with the play-in stage, of course. But what a game. If you're Texas State, got to be proud of that performance. I mean, you were putting this Waterloo team on the ropes. And Streak, who is absolutely massacring your team. Jacob carried that game for the Bobcats. But hey, give it up for the Goose Wranglers. They finally get their second win on the season, go to 2-2 even on the season. Ready to dominate for the rest of time. What a match. What a game. Man, that was insane. That was insane. Intense.
Yeah, hey Jacob, Jacob, my goalie just hit challenger for OSAS, and I could use another goalie, so like hit my DMs.
Well, there you go. There you go. Hey. UCF. There we go. All right. So that's it for me and for 8th, and all as well as Mr. Zert. Thank you, Mr. Zert, for covering that first game there. But that will do it for us for this one. We will be back here very, very quickly with St. Clair versus UCF Gold. Finally, we get another Canadian on the broadcast, and St. Clair makes their season debut here on Striker Central against UCF Gold. These schools are separated by a 30-hour drive between Orlando and Ontario. It's going to be a fun one. Stay tuned. You do not want to miss it.